Today we're going to talk about static versus dynamic movement.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about a lot of different types of movement in general, but I want to be clear on at least what those two are. Static movement is generally a very slow and controlled movement. It may be strong and powerful while you're extending something out, but your body is in control as you are extending out. A good example of a static move, just like on the ground, is if I was going to touch him, it would be in control.
The entire time.
So I extended in control. There wasn't a lot of force behind it, but I didn't want to stop. I kept on going. So that's a static movement. It's really good if you have, for example, really bad feet, or if you need to stand on a foot and extend out and doing delicate moves, or you just want to practice on keeping the body in control. Versus dynamic movement, which is
So dynamic movement is whenever you are using momentum to help you carry you through a move. It looks a lot more powerful, but it's actually less powerful. Like it requires less power from you to accomplish the move. So an example of dynamic is instead of the static pushing through, I'm going to start pushing from back here and get the power really going into him.
so. I also like to think of it as static movement is power and control throughout a sequence, and dynamic movement is generally power and control at the beginning and
at
at the end.
you have to use power to control your momentum when you're done with the move when you're doing it dynamically.
So, as a simple example, if I wanted to do something statically, I
So,
get established.
and then he's going to control himself through the movement, and then he doesn't have to stop anything because he just stops because the movement's done. Then you have dynamic, which is where you require power and power to stop what you were doing at the end as well.
Okay, that's static versus dynamic movement.